That's why I like the CBA. It puts pressure on these guys to perform.
Yeah, to perform, and it puts I guess more urgency in free agency because there's gonna be a lot of guys leaving teams or just teams even trading away good players. Like look at the T-Wolves with Karl Anthony Towns or the Hawks with Trae Young.
Yep.
Eventually, the Hawks are gonna want to bail on Trae Young.
Well, that's a good transition. We could talk about them,
Yeah,
bro. The Atlanta Hawks. They look. I mean, I think the Atlanta Hawks are at that position now where you went through three coaching changes. You've changed up the roster. You brought in Dejounte Murray to fix the holes within Trey Young. At some point, you got to call it quits. I do like Jalen Johnson. Uh, I think he's special. Only 22 years old. He's shown a lot of potential. But other than that, I don't know if a Trey Young led Hawks team or is gonna get you any success. Yeah, because Doug, his game as an offensive player incredible, but due to his height, due to just his body itself, bro,
yeah,
he's not
lack
a
of
guy who
effort
can
on
take over the
the
whole.
defensive end, just lack of effort, and
Lack of effort, but even his body, bro. Who can he really guard in like? Who can he really guard on offense without like getting bodied?
do you think him and Towns have seen the last few days on their teams because of injury?
Possibly, possibly. I think Nas Reed could be someone Minnesota looks at and they're like, all right, yeah, he could be the future. Or if Minnesota decides to ride it out with Towns because of how loyal he's been to the franchise,
hmm
that could be another possibility.
and once again, I'm sort of dancing with the audience here. Just keep in mind that Karl Anthony Towns, it's not like Minnesota wants to get rid of him. Is with the new CBA rules, they're gonna have a lot of salary on their books, and
Yep.
can their front office people really go from year in year out and have the necessary
Front
tools to fix this team, make it a lot better? Because it's the way
front
the
office,
way the
and you
rules are
got
set
new
up, it's
ownership.
gonna be very very difficult.
And you talk about new ownership too.
Yeah, I seen recently A Rod and I guess that group that kind of
Yeah,
backs everything up, or just their partners. They sort of completed the sale,
yeah, they brought in more people.
which is a good sign for Towns because those guys seem like they're willing to spend the money.
Yeah, I mean, dog, Minnesota's a small market team, right? And I think they see that Anthony Edwards could be the face of the league. So wouldn't it be smart for you to invest in like win now situations? Because now you have kind of the borderline face of the league. People like Anthony Edwards. People want to see him everywhere.
They do, but at the same time, it's like I believe with this new ownership group, they're gonna be fine because within that billionaire, sphere or community or whatever, those guys don't really care how much teams cost nowadays. It's so rare to
Nah.
own a team. It seems like these guys they're willing to buy these teams at inflated prices. So they don't
Yeah,
really
they
care about the
benefit from it.
financials. It's a weird thing going on. It's not just the NBA. It's even happening in MLS. You see a lot of
NHL.
Saudi. You see a lot of Saudi money coming in major soccer leagues overseas, like the English Premiership or just
Yeah,
the Spanish league. What's the Spanish league called? La Liga. I forgot what is it called. The one where
I
Cristiano
don't know,
Ronaldo
bro.
used to play in. But
Yeah,
yeah, there's guys buying up players, buying up percentages of teams, and eventually you seen the NBA post All Star break how they have the referees have the Emirates logo.
Emirates, and they're hosting summer league. They're hosting
Yeah,
summer league and preseason games in Dubai.
yep, and the in season tournament now is the Emirates Cup.
Yep, yep. And I think was and the FIBA World Cup for the basketball. It's gonna be in Qatar. So you're seeing the golf also try to reach into the NBA market.
Yeah, but right now the NBA, the way the owners set it up, they don't really have it set up for them to fully buy a team. But I think eventually, because the money's gonna be so large of what they could get, I think they're possibly gonna be willing to make certain arrangements, man. Because money
I
talks, man.
mean, money talks, bullshit walks, bro. At
Yeah,
some point, they're gonna look at that and they're gonna be like, "Oh hell yeah!"
yeah. Look what's going on in golf in F1. They're having their best players or whatever, their best stars. Kind
Yep.
of get seduced by Saudi money.
Yeah, I mean, dog. You see, You see you see Messi, Ronaldo. He's banking, and both sides are benefiting because people are flying out to Saudi Arabia and they're spending money.